So if we click on our preset menu, at the very bottom we find we have an edit option. Clicking on that opens up a views window for the presets, and if I zoom in a little bit we can see that the list that we saw in the pull down menu is present here. But at the bottom of this list we have an Apple options button. It's like a little cogwheel. And one of the options we have is to create a new view, a new preset for ourselves. So if I go ahead and click on that, and we can call it my preset. You can even click and drag it to position it in the list as you want. So let's pop it at the top of the list. So it's the first option in the pull down menu. Now, with this option highlighted, we can now click on the right hand side and add which bits of metadata we want in our preset. If we click the drop down menu next to EXIF, for example, it's as easy as ticking the boxes that we want. So we could say that we want to have copyright details, the date, and maybe we want to have the serial number. If we then close EXIF, we can move on to IPTC and see which IPTC data we want. Now, this is quite a long list, and it's a case of going through each one of these options and finding which one is useful for you. You can either talk to a picture editor and see what they require, or just a bit of trial and error on your part can work it out. So for this example, we'll go for something nice and easy and say we want to be able to put in the creator's name, i.e. our name, email, and website. I encourage you to go through each one of these and just to see if there's something that's more useful for you than for me. And it's a case of ticking the ones you want, unticking the ones that you don't want. Okay, so if we click OK, zoom out, and zoom back into our little menu, we can see that it's chosen now, instead of general, my preset, top of the list. And as we click on each image, we can see that it's showing us the date and the serial number of the camera that I used to take the pictures. We can see it varies there. And it's got the IPTC data that I've deemed useful for me, i.e. creator, email, and website. So I can go about my images and type in the details as I want.